So, oh, sorry. So we're just going to go down a couple. I think Paul Cragg's here. Oh, Paul, come forward, please. Yes, you are in the hot seat, and for councillors it's on page 341. It's right near the end.
Not bragging.
Chief Executive said show and tell. I hope it's show and eat. Welcome.
Thank you.
Fire away.
Fire away. Thanks. I want to start with thanks actually, because I've made, I think, 3 points in my submission. One of them is about the coastal pathway, which I really appreciate, being a resident of Sumner. And I got the impression now that some money or some part of it might be delayed in the LTP. So I'm hoping that you'll not delay it. The second point I was making was about the cycleway, which to me is really the extension of the coastal pathway. And I'm looking forward to that at least getting through to Linwood soon, but there might be a little bit of a snag in the middle, and I hope that again isn't delayed. So I want to thank those who I can see Sarah. I know she's been pushing for cycleways. I don't know who else has, but great initiative, much appreciated by many, and I hope that's not delayed. My reading of a very complex document was that some funding for both of those initiatives, the coastal pathway and the cycleway, were going to be delayed. So that's two of the points I wanted to make. The third one's more to do with this. I was at the Sumner Community Garden this morning, which is my regular Tuesday stint. These have come from there. To get to the community garden, I go past a lot of red zone land. Now, there's been a lot of debate, discussion about the red zone going east from here along the Avon River, but there's a lot of what I call red zone land in other parts of Christchurch. And I didn't see anything in the LTP document that I read that suggests the City Council are going to be thinking about all those bits of land that could be not just grass as they are at the moment, but could be put to more productive use. Now my biases are towards some edibles, but no doubt other people will have their own ideas, and I'd like the council to be taking the initiative. The impression, again, I got from the LTP document was there was no provision to be thinking about what we're going to do with all of this green, at the moment, green land. It's typically been fenced off by Sierra, now Lynn's, and the mowers come in every so often and cut the grass, and it's just there, doing nothing. And I think it could be put to more productive use. So, okay, I've got a bias towards edibles, but it could be for bird life, it could be used for something better than it is at the moment. And it's probably all over town. I only know bits in Sumner, but no doubt there are many parts of the city were affected by the earthquake, so there'll be many other vacant bits of land that don't come into the main red zone discussion. So I'm pushing for that to be, if it's not already accounted for in the LTP, I'm pushing for it to be given some recognition so that people, there'll be some people within the City Council seeing that as their a major area of operation for them, a concern.
Yep, no, look, thanks very much. The audit office won't let us put things into our LTP that aren't actually available to us at the moment. We certainly have negotiated with government over the red zone in Sumner, so some of it will be life risk areas, so that will limit use, but other areas will be able to be thought about in a more expansive way, but it hasn't been transferred at this stage. No. Do you have a time frame?
No, no time. Will be in relation to other discussions. Right,
okay. Sorry, Sarah.
Thank you. Just to confirm, the section of coastal pathway that you're talking about is from Shagrock around Monks Bay. I just wonder if you could, there's currently no funding at all for that section. Could you maybe talk about why that particular section needs a pathway?
Well, it means anybody, I cycle regularly from Sumner to Ferrymead, and I'll go further when the cycleway's through to Ferrymead. It means basically you've got to cross the road at least twice. If you follow the existing route, you get to Shagrock, you've got to get off the footpath and onto the road. So that's going to inhibit a lot of people. You know, it's not a continuous stretch. So if that's being delayed, I'm disappointed. Yeah, thanks.
All right. Look, thank you very much for making the effort to make a submission. It's much appreciated. Lovely, Joe, I was just saying. But thank you very much for coming in.
My pleasure, and keep up the good work. I'm shocked to see you all here. I thought it'd be a subset.
I know.
Thank you.
All here.
Now, look, the